shut you guys down pretty much after the first media timeout on.
Yeah, they. I thought for us, I thought we were flat. I thought the energy was flat. It was just kind of flat all the way through. Obviously those games happen, but unfortunately in a playoff race, you just can't take a night off. And I thought we kind of did.
The positive side, the special team the penalty kill showed up and held them off the board on that.
Yeah, penalty kill, held the fort. Obviously, it'd be nice to have the power play, clicking, scoring 3 goals every game. The disappointing one is, you get it to 3-1 and you get a power play. And, last night, that's what happened. The power play brought us back, put us 3-2, and all of a sudden, we came back. And tonight, I thought their kill, they outworked us. And our power play it didn't come through when we needed it to. And it's not always going to, but it is a big momentum thing. And I don't think we got momentum out of it. So that was disappointing.
I just said it came out flat, but it seemed like for the most part, when they hemmed you in the beginning of the second period, that's kind of when they turned the tide of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2-0 game is completely different. I thought we came out, had a good couple shifts to start the second, and then all of a sudden it's 3-0, and mentally a 3-0 game is a lot different than obviously a 2-0 game, and it's you could see I think some of the slumping of the shoulders are just the oh no woe us, and I think for us that's not the mentality we have. And obviously we were able to see spurts of it where it would come back our way and we'd get momentum and you'd have a few chances, and all of a sudden it just obviously didn't stay that way. So we didn't keep pushing. They're obviously a good team. They're first in their division, so we knew they would have a night. I think they were on a 5-game losing streak, so they were bound to be extra hungry, and we just unfortunately weren't able to match that.
Seemed like a lot of one and done chances also for you guys.
Yeah, I mean we were around the net, but we weren't really around the net. I thought there was obviously some good looks. It just sometimes the puck doesn't bounce your way. You had the one where the ref blew the whistle on the cover up that maybe goes the other way, but that's what he sees, and it's sometimes those happen. And I think for us at 3-1, you had Almeida had the grade A chance, and that's the guy you want to have the puck in that situation. So all of a sudden he scores his 3-2 and you got a whole different game. It just it unfortunately it just didn't go our way.
A couple players note Hampton had a really good game for you guys. He was always around the puck when he was out there, and he seemed to be really hustling good. Yeah,
he plays hard. He can kind of play slot anywhere you need him. He was really good on the kill. Obviously, he made a really nice play on the Watling goal. So for us, that was great to see. I think he was good in the face-off as well to start through the 2 periods. So that was good. Bob played well. We had some guys play well. I think we had some guys who were just flat and were there. And obviously, I think that's part of being in the ECHL is the consistency is why guys are here. And yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
It seemed to be also going really well. He just kind of he got sticks in lanes when he had some pass opportunities and stuff like that.
Yeah, he had a lot of plays broken up, and I think he's trying a lot while he's here, and he's trying to get on the offense and he's pushing, and at times that's sometimes you just need to simplify, and but he is you can see his thought process is there, and it's he's playing again and playing a lot, so he's just trying to find the sync with some of the line mates.
You guys have shown so much resiliency through this winning streak. You feel like you can put that resiliency to use and be able to bounce back from this?
Yeah, for sure. And it'll be good. We had some guys who unfortunately were out tonight that we'll get back for Friday that are key parts of our team. And it's one that for us, I think even in the third, down 3-0, we were like, we're going to come back. And at 3-1, all of a sudden, the ears perked up, and that's where, unfortunately, we just didn't get that second one, and they made a push, and they put us on our heels, and with the penalty kill, and like I said, they're a good team, but for us, those are, it's a good mentality to have, and that we know we're not out of it. So I think it was still good to see us perk up, but we needed it earlier rather than in the third.
Is that kind of your biggest takeaway from the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think it's been the mentality on the bench. You've seen a lot of guys step up. You see, a guy like Watling step up in many ways, not just a score sheet, but making big plays and saying the right things on the bench. And obviously, we don't have Hutchie right now, but he's kind of the same way. And you've seen, a lot of guys step up on the back end. It's very positive back there with Smitty, and there's a reason those 8 have been playing really well. And but the mentality in the locker room from the leadership down has been really strong. And you see it win those games where we need to push and whatnot. And obviously, we were missing some of those guys tonight. Some of those key kind of pieces that help that and help that positive energy and drive us. But it was one that we know going forward we like where we're at.
Lecky had a tough game today. Started to settle down at the end. Had some nice saves in the PK unit later in the third. What do you have to say about him?
Yeah, it was one of those that. For us, we gave up some chances. A second chance on the first goal that we got to. It's we always talk about doing that little bit extra to get there, and we just didn't. We let them beat us that puck and bang home that rebound, and so that was disappointing. I think that just a little extra wasn't there for us tonight, but as a whole, there were some things we could have done better to help him out.
You got Kalamazoo coming to town on Friday. What do you got to do to get back in the win column?
Yeah, for obviously now it's Reading's out of conference, out of division, so it's obviously significant and for both of us, and they're pushing to keep first or second or wherever they are in the standings, and we're trying to do the same. So for us, but this one's now it's like a playoff game because it's now back to being a team who's chasing us, and a couple games can sway big either way. So for us. It's kind of just getting back to what we know, that little bit of hunger. And now it might be good that, you finally lost. I think it's not good. You don't want to lose, but it's, at times you get a little bit complacent. And I think that, for us, it's good to now rock the boat a little bit and get back to that hunger that, really drove us for this stretch. And I'm not saying we didn't have the hunger tonight, but it just wasn't quite there. And those, for us, I want to see us get back to that. And I think that's part of the learning process, doing that every night and having that mentality that we're going to win every single night. And so I think for us, it's just that mentality of Naylor hockey is hard to play against, is at the net. It's doing the little things right, and we maybe just didn't have that tonight.
You were saying, it's never good to lose, but you think the loss is like maybe a mental reset? Yeah,
I mean, I think, you have the Patriots reference here, but, they went undefeated going to the Super Bowl, and I think that weighed big on him when, a lot of times they say that one loss, you get it out of the way. So now it's just kind of, it resets the thing. I know I would have loved to be like the Calgary Flames and go on a 10-game win streak and kind of keep going from there. But for us, it does, kind of knock us back to earth and show us, hey, we have to, when we do the little things right, we're a pretty dominant team, but when we don't, we struggle, and just like anyone else. So it's important for us to get back to that mentality. I think a reset's good. I hate losing, and so I won't sleep or it'll drive me a little bit crazy. But that's what I want out of those guys. I want our team to be that way too, and I want them to hate losing just as much as I do, and that's kind of the mentality I guess in there.